Anthony Cobb, 30, 28 year, as you can see out there, made the playoffs. Head into the offseason.
And there's Mike LaFleur, head man of the Cardinals. His team getting back on the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Again, working deep downfield. That ball in sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll finally scrambling his way to a 1st down. 1st down, Arizona. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll bring up 2nd down. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him through with the grab and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big 15-yard line now for 1st and 10. Run up the middle, it's Love. Not much to speak.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals 16-yard line.
He'll find Love out of the backfield. And the Cardinals going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Down to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
And this is certainly what every team in the league is trying to do, especially on these opening scripted drives, Mike. And they tell us.
They'll start on the ground with Algier.
2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Love. And he's bottled up to 3rd and 10. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Nice job there defensively to keep him in. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Love. And that one just... They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
And off to Love, running left. He slowed up and taken.
Diagnosed and knew where the ball was going. He got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Good drag. Depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a handoff to Love. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
21-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. First down.
They'll go again with Love. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the... Here is first and goal. Here's Love. And he will score again. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really 2 schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to...
Ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. It is second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 35.
Now faking the give. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 9.
They'll run the zone read here on 3rd down. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
43-yard line.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go. First down. They'll run here. And he'll be met in the back. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts on 2nd and long. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. The Cardinals, as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Defense to come back on the field. They'll run. This is Jeremiah Love. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Defense out, they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so...
Good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Off play
line.
action. Cobb steps away to his left. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. And sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A pitch out to Love. A 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Love again. And a solid run down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Cobb. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by the 37 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And able to get this one down.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cobb. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of
Colts 43-yard line.
shotgun handoff now for Love. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his with the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he rifles one in.
They've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll try and set up the screen to Love. And they'll get him to the ground.
Yards. And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll find.
You could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Running to start the drive is Love. And he is going to lose. More to come on EA Sports. And 11. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And this one off.
Backers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. He'll get this out to Love. They'll even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Rolling to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Lead the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw caught by Dosich. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Injured from the 38 now. Here comes 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Cobb. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yard with 6.
Back to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late in the second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Cobb. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be out of bounds right
at the 40-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll get out near. We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dosich.
And 5 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Cobb. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cobb. Catch made, right side by 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Cobb. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. Looking to throw. Cobb. Firing quickly, but it's...
Expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
the Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he's going to go down. Back it down. Algier going straight ahead. And he's going to take this.
A huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying,
the Cardinals on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cobb. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be instead at 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Cobb. And he'll be brought down.
3rd and 15.
Operating from the gun. Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Cobb. That ball caught. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cardinals 1st down.
They'll stick with Algier. No gain on the play to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
He's brought down at the
Just a yard.
Precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
A give left side for Benson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the hole.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Algier. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Algier going to take this down just short. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we're in a football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize.
That's bottom shelf material. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Under pressure. Cardinal on the field. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they work this well up.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That one complete to Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Tucker, 52 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get him thinking.
Successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 70 yards. And the Cards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Cardinals now. Down by 8, 80 seconds remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Harrison. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Back to throw. And he'll go down, but not before he gets inside the 30. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's back to throw. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 more yards. Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison, right side.
Pass complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.